Hey guys, welcome to the Morning Roast. I'm your host for the roast, Ken Arnold, and thank you for joining me. Here we go. Here's today's coffee mug right there. The Child, Grogu. So if you've been watching The Mandalorian, you know for a fact what the name. Let me turn that audio off. It was blaring in my ear right there. Well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. But if you've been watching The Mandalorian, the child is known as Grogu. Sorry, spoiler, I know, but everybody in the universe knows it, so I'm just saying. Thank you to all the people who've jumped on already. Look at this. Tim Worley, thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for stopping in. Woo, all right. Guten Morgen, Renee. Thank you for joining. Ben Wild, better known as Kurt. Thanks for joining. The Eagles and O's fans would miss the bird. I'm not an O's fan. I haven't liked the O's since they fired me. So, let's see. This is the way. Renee, you are absolutely right. We're going to get more into The Mandalorian as we go today. And morning 1958 MLVC. I don't know who that is. You don't have a picture. But if you happen to get a picture, post it up, man. Post it up. All right. Well, welcome. Check it out. 110. We went up one subscriber, so if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget, click the subscribe button, right? And make that number go up. We're at 110 right now. Let's get to 1 million by the end of the week, right? That's what my goal is. I want to get to 1 million subscribers in 2021. So, good to see everybody. We're episode number 56. It's January 5th, I wrote 2020. Get out of here with that. I never want to write that ever again, 2020. Ugh. What a terrible year. Terrible. Hey, Darian, thanks for joining, man. Good to see you. All right, here's to you. Oh, coffee. I love coffee. I used to drink coffee with cream and sugar, but then I went on this diet, and we're going to get more into diets later, too. And then I went on this diet, and I stopped drinking dairy, and I stopped eating sugar. And ever since, I drink my coffee black now. Yeah. All right, so here we go. What national day is it today? I was drug over the coals this morning because I didn't get the national day right going in, which is a good thing because, you know, I need an assistant to help me out with these things sometimes. But let's get into the national days for today. All right, here we go. What national day is it today? It is, according to Ben Wild, National Bird Day. And it is National Bird Day. I went to the site that had it listed. Not listed on the main site that I go to. There are different sites for national days. So it's kind of confusing sometimes. But today is National Bird Day. So if you're a bird watcher or you just want to go outside and sit and look at the birds. I have a bird feeder in my front yard that I put out. So when we sit on the porch in the summertime, in the warmer weather, we can sit and watch the birds. We get a lot of cardinals, we get blue jays, we get the little finches, and every once in a while we get some hummingbirds out there, which is really kind of cool. But National Bird Day is today, so get outside and thank a bird. Don't try to pet them though; they might peck you. So, all right. So it's National Bird Day. What other day is it? It's National Screenwriter Day. That's right. So if you have a story for a movie, and let me tell you something right now, folks, I haven't met a person yet who hasn't had an idea for a movie. So if you know a screenwriter, tell them to write your idea or write it yourself. Become a screenwriter. You can write your movie. Trust me. You just need to do a little research, get the right format, and get to writing. Write your story. Be a screenwriter. This is for my friends Jamie Nash, Dan DeLuca, National Screenwriter Day. So thank a screenwriter for all the wonderful ideas you get. Like The Night Watchman. What a great idea. All right? So get out there and thank a screenwriter if you know one. Or have them write your movie. So I can't tell you how many times people come up to me and are like, yeah, I got a great idea. Ken, I got a great idea for a movie. Awesome. Do you want me to write that for you? Or what do you want me to do? All right, so it's National Screenwriter Day. What's next? All right. Blue jays are the mofos of the bird world. They are. They're angry. They fight all the time in my tree. It's pretty funny. Give Ben the National Ken Arnold bird. There it is. Thanks, Tim. And Donald M., thanks for joining, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so we did Bird Day. We did Screenwriter Day. Guess what? It is also National Whipped Cream Day. Look at that right there. Oh, whipped cream, right? But how many of us? That's homemade whipped cream, right? My wife, she does the homemade whipped cream. So, but how many of us, when we were kids, had the Ready Whip, and you would go and eat? My mom would get so mad, my grandmother, because I would go into the fridge and I would eat the whipped cream right out of the can. She'd be pissed. Maybe I've been doing whippets. Who knows? Whatever. But Ready Whip was the joint. But how about this one? How about this one, though? But what was better? All right, you got the Ready Whip, right? But which was better? Ready Whip or the Cool Whip? Right? That was a big fight in my house, my grandmother's house. You know, I wanted the Ready Whip because I liked it better. Cool Whip. Cool Whip to me tastes kind of like plastic. I'm just saying. What do you guys think? Was it Ready Whip or was it Cool Whip? A movie about the morning host that forgets National Bird Day and disappoints. I'm sorry, Ben. I'll give myself 40 lashes after the show is over. But I think that's a good movie. That one will sell. Best use of whipped cream was covering Ali Larter's... What? I'm going to have to rewatch Varsity Blues just for that. Just for that. Whipped cream on strawberry shortcake. You know, we had that on New Year's Eve. We had the strawberry shortcake. My wife made it for dessert. We had shrimp and lobster, carbonara sauce, pasta my wife made. And then for dessert, she made, on New Year's Eve, she made the strawberry shortcake. Homemade. She made the things, the biscuits, the bread, and then put the strawberries. She sliced it in the middle, put the strawberries and the blueberries in, and then put the whipped cream on. Oh, it was so good, Darian. So good. Yeah, Cool Whip. Come on, Darian. You're out of your mind. Cool Whip all day. Cool Whip is cool. No, Cool Whip tastes like plastic. The Ready Whip is the best. All right, moving on. It is also National Keto Diet Day. That's right. And let me tell you something. The keto diet works. When I was getting ready for the Night Watchman, what I did was I went on a keto diet. And what it is it's a high fat, high protein, no carb diet. So you eliminate the carbs, but you eat more protein and you eat things that are high in fat. But good fats. You don't want to eat bad fats, right? You don't want to eat the bad fats. And what it does is it makes your body go into ketosis, I believe is the word. And then what it does is it burns fat instead of other things like carbs. So your body starts to look for fat to burn when you're on this diet. And let me tell you something, it works. I got into great shape. My body fat was down to below 10%. And, it's a tough diet to stay on because there's so many carbs, pizza, bread, pasta, things like that, potatoes. But, keto diets are good if you want to get into shape. So there you go. If you want to do a keto diet and you want to burn some fat and lose some weight, keto is the way to go. But as always, check with your medical professional before you go on any diet. All right, I had to say that. I did single-handedly cause the chicken apocalypse when I was getting ready for that movie because I was eating so much chicken and brisket and bacon. Yes, you can eat brisket and bacon in that, Ben Wild, but not with whipped cream, Dan DeLuca. Not with whipped cream. Uh-oh. Fred says I should get G on. He'll wake his ass up and get him over here. He ain't getting his butt up and getting over here for this in the morning. I mean, he's more than welcome to come on the show. I can get him on here instead of Donkey. I can get him on here. But, I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't know if he's going to do it. All right, so that was the national days. I don't think there are any other national days. Let me check. We got the National Bird Day Screenwriter, Make Your Own Whipped Cream Day, and we got the Keto Day. There you go. All right, there you go. All right, but hey, I got great news. Today's a big day for Ken Arnold. I got a new movie that's being released today, Out into the Wild, so you can see it. You can watch it. It's a great family film. The film is called, and let me bring it up real quick, Hope's Legacy. That's right, Hope's Legacy, which is the sequel to, if you follow my acting career, it is the sequel to Christmas Ranch, a Christmas movie. This one is not a Christmas movie, but still has a great positive message about hope, about controversy, about when the chips are down, you got to fight and you've got to work hard for the things that you love in this world. So, Hope's Legacy. And if you didn't see the trailer last night on Apple Teenies, when we did Apple Teenies, you can watch that trailer because I'm going to post it today on the social medias. And you can watch that trailer and you can check out Hope's Legacy. And as you can see, we've got Alan Williamson, great young actor out of Los Angeles, and Taylor Lyons. She's also out of Los Angeles. And guess what? In the movie, they get married. And guess what? In real life, they are husband and wife. How cool is that? So it's Hope's Legacy, and it stars Dyan Cannon. Do you guys remember Dyan Cannon? She's probably one of the most famous Laker fans in the world, Los Angeles Lakers, and that's a check mark against her, from my opinion, because I don't like the Lakers. But Dyan Cannon, and let's bring her up right here. There she is right there. She stars in the movie as well, Dyan Cannon. She was great. I got to work with her on set. We did a funeral scene, which that was kind of sad. But while she was on set, she was fantastic. We were out in the graveyard, and the grass was, she had these high heels on that were pretty high, and the grass was really soft because it had rained the day before, and she kept sinking into the ground. So she stood next to me, and she held on to my arm while we were doing the scene. And she looked at me in between one of the takes, and she said, "You know, you're handsome." And I was like, all right. I knew that. No. I didn't know that. But anyway, Dyan Cannon told me I was handsome. And that says a lot, because you know why? She was married to Cary Grant. Cary Grant. I'm handsome like Cary Grant. Look, there he is. There he is right there. I have something in common with Cary Grant. I stood next to Dyan Cannon once. But there he is, Cary Grant and a young Dyan Cannon with their baby back in the day. And she was married to Cary Grant. Hollywood Royal. How cool is that? I worked with someone who was married to Cary Grant. That's amazing. That's amazing. Man, this life of acting is crazy. I'll tell you. It leads you down roads you never thought you would go. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, Hope's Legacy. It is out today on DVD and video on demand. Check my social media sites today, The Morning Roast, and the other sites that I do. You will see links for it, and go ahead, check it out. Watch it. It's a great family film. It's good for the kids, so enjoy. And, give me a little feedback. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. And in the film, you'll see a lot of great cinematography, a lot of horses, fields, and like big landscape shots. They're really good, really excellent shots. All right, there we go. Let's get to kudos to Mr. Arnold on Screenwriter Day. I come up with the ideas, and then I throw in some lines here and there. I pepper them in, right, into the script. But, it's National Screenwriters Day. Get to writing your story, people. Yeah, get out there and do it. No, there were no key ninja battle scenes in Hope's Legacy, Ben. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, Shirley Jones. What? Did she have her glasses on? That's right. Shirley Jones did say I was handsome. What do you mean, Renee? Did she have her glasses on? Come on, man. Come on. And Fred, what do you mean you didn't get the notification of Apple Teenies? Well, anyway, Fred, John wasn't on last night because he had band practice. Yeah, one time at band camp, John had to go to band practice and missed Apple Teenies with Ken. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, all right. So let's get to Dan. All right, I'm going to bring this up. When is the sequel to Inspecting the Penis? Really, Dan DeLuca? Come on. So just in case anybody out there doesn't know, I did host the Nurses Association video for Inspecting the Penis. I got paid to host these videos for the Nurses Association, inspecting the penis, inspecting the vagina, inspecting the breast. That was me. I did it. I get calls from people and texts and messages all the time from my medical professional friends saying, I watched that video. Well done. All right. Well, the funniest part was when Alfred Molina Fred Molina from, Dr. Octopus and Spider-Man and Give Me the Whip and Indiana Jones, when he said to me, when I told him what I was working on, he said, were you the penis? I said, no, I wasn't. I wasn't the penis. It wasn't. I was the host with the most. And my sister, thank God I never watched that. And Renee, yeah, it's pretty funny. Yes, and more disappointment, Ben. All right, so let's get into it. My top 5 for today. I'm going to switch over to here and do my top 5 because I have different folders, boom, 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 and different scenes for each thing. So it's all organized. I like to be organized. Go figure. So we got 4 minutes left. Let's try to get through the top 5 shows to binge right now. What are some of the shows that you guys are binge watching right now? Because I know there's been a lot of releases and there are some cool ones coming up. But some of my top 5 favorite shows to binge watch right now, I'm going to run down. I'm going to start with number 5. And Dan Franco gave me this one last night. I haven't watched it yet. I've watched previews. But it is made by the Scrubs creator, Bill Lawrence. So if it's anything close to Scrubs, which I hear it is, this is going to be a great series to binge. Ted Lasso with Jason Sudeikis. He's a football coach that inherits a football soccer team in the UK. So I'm looking forward to watching this. If it's anything like Scrubs, I'm definitely watching it. All right, here we go. Cobra Kai, boom, coming in. Salt, fat, acid, heat. I don't know what that is. Fred says he just started The Mandalorian. Hey, you guys, Mandalorian is on my list, but it's down. It's closer to number 1. So we'll get to that in a second. All right. Right now, I am in the middle of Doom Patrol. At first, when it first came out, I didn't get a chance to watch it because I didn't have the DC Universe channel. But what happened was all of the DC stuff went over to HBO Max. And when I just got HBO Max, where you can see Wonder Woman 84, et cetera, Doom Patrol was on there and I started watching it. And I got into it. All right. You have Timothy Dalton is in the show. You have Brendan Fraser's in the show. A lot of fantastic actors. Really good superhero show. It's about a ragtag bunch of superheroes that are kind of trying to figure out their way. I kind of like it. So if you get an opportunity to watch the first few episodes to get into it, it's got a lot of crazy jumping around time and things like that and dimensions and stuff. But if you watch it, I think you'll get into it if you like superhero shows, which I do. So Doom Patrol is number 4 on my list of things to binge watch. Manhunt is good. All right, Fred, we'll have to get into that. Let's see. Renee said Manhunt, The Wire, Star Trek Voyager. The Wire is always good to watch. It's great television. It's one of the best shows ever. Star Trek Discovery and The Mandalorian. All right, those are good things to watch there, Renee. All right, let's see here. We're going to move on down to my next one. Schitt's Creek. This, like at first when it first came out, I was like, I'm not going to watch this show. But my wife, she would watch it and she would tell me all the time, it's hilarious, it's so funny. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But a few weeks before Christmas, we did a read of the Christmas episode of Schitt's Creek in our actors group. And when we were doing the read, I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh my God, I can't stop laughing. So what I did was I started with episode number 1 and I binge watched all 6 seasons in 3 weeks. And the show is amazing. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, Schitt's Creek. The writing is incredible. Daniel Levy, the guy on I don't know. Is he on your right, on your left? I don't know. The young guy in the sweater. But anyway, he is an amazing writer. Eugene Levy is fantastic. Catherine O'Hara is great. Chris Elliott, it's the SCTV crew. They've been doing this since back in, oh my God, the 70s. They've been doing comedy together. And it's just a fantastic show. If you haven't seen it yet, start watching it. It's hilarious. I love it. It's comedic genius, if you ask me. All right, Twin Peaks. What? All right, that's kind of old, but yeah. And of course, Oak Island, Renee. Yeah, you got to watch Oak Island. All right, we're running out of time here. Longmire. Yeah, that's a good one. The Longmire. Okay, all right, that's a good show. All right, so now, The Mandalorian. There we go. Right there. That show right there. When you get to the last episode of this season, you are going to freak out if you're a Star Wars fan. All right? I'm just saying. I'm not going to say anything else, but watch The Mandalorian. It's great. Jon Favreau, thank you for coming onto the Star Wars ship here and righting the ship and getting this thing going in the right direction, because that is a great series, The Mandalorian. Pedro Pascal does an amazing job. They have great cameos from different people. Bill Burr's on there. Giancarlo Esposito is on there, who actually killed me once in a show. And if you can name the show, Renee, right? I know you know when he shot me. So a guy in The Mandalorian actually killed me in another show. How cool is that? But anyway, The Mandalorian, fantastic, right? Fantastic. All right, let's run down here and see. Longmire is good. Barry is good. Yep, Donald. Barry is good. And Narcos. Yeah, I watched the first couple seasons of Narcos, and I really enjoyed that. So I kind of stopped watching, but yeah. And yes, Renee, you are correct. Revolution. I got shot by Giancarlo Esposito. Boom. Killed me in the front steps of my own house. All because they wanted to take my guns away. Sounds like real life coming up. Yeah, just saying. I'm just saying. But check out The Mandalorian. And my number one thing to binge watch right now, Darian, Cobra Kai. It is so gloriously cheesy. You know, that just came out of my mouth. Gloriously cheesy. That it's fantastic. The past season was great. They went back to Okinawa. They had some characters come back that were just fantastic to see these people again and how they integrated them into the story. You got to check it out. If you like The Karate Kid when you were a kid, because we were all kids back then, check it out now, because this story has and it's a soap opera. Soap opera, my wife makes, because I said a soap bopper last night. She was like, what? A soap opera? What the hell's a soap opera? So a soap opera. And yeah, it's good. So check it out, right? Check it out. Let's see. The Mandalorian is making up for at least 2 garbage movies. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there, Fred, at all. All right, let's get back to the main page here, and then we're going to shut this thing down because I'm out of time. We're at 0, and I need to get my day started. So, season 6 of Longmire, Donald. All right, fair enough. Claws, Ted. Yep. Executive produced by Dale Stern. Oh, very nice, Dale. Yeah. Veep, baby. Dale Stern. And let's see. I don't have any guns for those that are monitoring our social media. Me either, Ben. Don't have any. Except for the ones that I do have. And yes, Donald M., you have a great day too. Hey guys, thanks for joining me this morning. We're going to keep this up. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, let's make this number go up. I'm at 110. I can't get to 1 million if that number doesn't go up, right? And I want to get there quick. So, you know. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. A great day. Welcome to Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. Not 2020. It's over. It's over, people. It's 2021 now. Let's go. Let's get back to it. Let's start making some positive things happen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll see you tonight, Renee Miranda. We're going to watch some Oak Island. Yes, binge watch Oak Island. It's amazing. They never find anything, ever. I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.